Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Tom Greene Show, presented by, of course, Coke Zero. Refreshing taste, 0 calories. And of course you see another can of Coke Zero to my left, which that signals that we have another guest on today's show. And it is, once again, who made his great theory about Asians, which stands right as the U.S. lost to Japan in the World Cup final. Here he is, Mr. Nick Pinter. Yeah, how are you today?
I'm good. A little tired. I had to try on 8 pairs of pants.
Oh, jeez. 8 pairs. Like a SpongeBob episode. 8 pairs of underwear right now.
Yeah, that was a good one.
As Tyler Jacobs said in his last show, we should have some laugh tracks and applausing.
Yeah.
We should sometimes. Anyway, today's episode is on...
I believe we decided to discuss our favorite sports teams.
That is correct. Let's start with our guest here, Mr. Nick Pinter. Who are your favorite sports teams? And go.
Well, my favorite sports team for football would probably have to be the Giants. Because, when did they play the Patriots? 3 years ago?
Would be 2008, I believe.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, if we are wrong, we don't know that. But in 2008, me and my dad were watching the Super Bowl together, and like all the regular guys watching football, he insisted on the Patriots. Well, I went against the flow, and I rooted for the Giants.
I have to admit, I rooted for the Patriots, too.
Well, hi-yo! I'm sorry, I kind of get over the top when I actually win something. And yeah, so I won that bet and my bragging rights, and I still have them. What about you, Tom?
Well, 18 wins and 1 giant loss. I am not a fan of the Patriots. Yes, he likes Coke Zero too. Anyway, I've got 3 favorites: Lions, Vikings, and Steelers. Of course, Lions because Detroit, man, good city.
I like the Lions too because I can always win my bets when they play.
Because they always lose. The Vikings because Brett Favre, Adrian Peterson, and I like Minnie. And the Steelers because they probably have one of the best football teams I have ever seen. They're like the Yankees of football. 6-time Super Bowl champions. The only team to do so. They could have won 7, but of course the Packers.
That was a fun party.
Yes, that was. Him and I went to the same Super Bowl party and watched it. Anyway, next sport.
Let's go with baseball. Mine would either have to be the Yankees, because like he said, they are completely awesome, or the Dodgers, because I just really, really love Los Angeles.
Seems like he was born and raised in Los Angeles anyway. He's wearing a complimentary Dodgers hat right there. That's his apparel. And I'd have to say I'm Tigers, Yankees, Cubs. Tigers because Tigers are Tigers and they are good. Yankees because they're just as awesome as the Steelers. And of course the Cubs because I have a good Harry Carey impersonation. And the Cubs are a very good team, and Nick's phone is going off, and that happened to me last episode with Tyler Jacobs. And of course, I like Will Ferrell's edition of Space and the Mad Cow Disease. And I'd have to wrap up this impersonation with, holy cow! Cubs win! Cubs win!
Sorry, that was my alarm. I forgot to shut it off.
The phone. In fact, the Cubs called me the last time I did a video. Sorry about that, Cubs, but hey, I answered you back, and thank you for calling me. If any of you associates or players or fans are watching. Anyway,
let me see. Football, baseball, hockey. Now that's a no-brainer. Red Wings all the way. Yeah.
this is Hockey Town, Red Wings.
Hockey team.
Traverse City to Detroit. Red Wings all the way.
Yes.
And I guess I don't have a second or a favorite on or a third favorite on like baseball or football?
Now, let me see. Football, baseball, hockey, basketball. You know, let me think. I'm not a really big basketball person, but if I had to choose, I would probably go with the Pistons.
I don't watch too much basketball, but I do. Okay, I catch the big games like the NBA playoffs and Game 6 of the NBA Finals, which we somewhat talked about in my last video with him. I kind of like the Heat. I kind of hate the Heat. I mean, in the finals, I were against the Heat. But in the regular season, I was for the Heat. But anyway, let's not get this into a big three drama. I will have to go Pistons and Lakers.
Yeah.
Kobe, LA.
24.
And right now they're the next drama in the lockout scenario. The NFL just got out of a lockout a couple of days ago, and I am glad for that. And we will have another video with Tyler Jacobs about the NFL lockout and the Big Ten predictions, plus Hope Solo's first appearance. Anyway, you don't know who she is. Anyway, next sport.
Aren't those the only 4 sports our country actually takes seriously?
NASCAR.
Yeah.
You take a left turn,
And then,
another left turn.
seriously, if I want to watch that, I'll just watch, like, I don't know, Most Daring or something. It's twice as entertaining, and it's free, and I don't get sunburned.
And of course, you got World's Dumbest.
Yes, so let's stay on topic here. Let's discuss that later in the next video.
Yes.
Now then, let me see, NASCAR. I suppose hunting too, yes. But since I only know one hunter, my dad met him once, Ted Nugent, yes.
For hunting, I'd have to go with the fan of my dad, because he's a mayor.
My dad's a mayor!
And,
I love my mayor!
and Ted Nugent, because I'm not a big hunting fan either.
Because he's awesome. Oh, yeah. And I don't know any professional fishermen, none whatsoever, because I can do that by myself. And
Golf, what about that?
golf, yes. I don't really follow golf much, no.
I hate to insult the golfers, but really watching golf, I'm not sure if that's as good as watching paint dry. I mean, yes, I watched the British Open and I did enjoy it. And it gets interesting in match play, but sometimes when it's a Thursday on stroke play, I'd rather watch the Cubs play a day game. But anyway, I like a lefty, Phil Mickelson, and Bubba Watson, J.B. Holmes. And for senior golfers, I like Bernard Langer and Tom Watson.
That's all I got. I'm done. I think we should start wrapping this video up, eh? Go zero.
Alright. We'll see you later, Mr. Pinter. And stay classy, San Diego.